Hey y'all, welcome back to Summertime Tarot. If you're new to the channel, my name is Summer and this here is a May reading for Sun, Moon, Rising sign Sagittarius. Alright, as always, as a reminder, these are general readings, so they may not resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate, be sure to check out the readings for your moon and your rising sign. Also, if you're interested in booking a personal reading, be sure to check the description box below for the link to summertimetarot.com to book that. Also, if the video resonates, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Alright, but let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so I'm gonna get the cards together, so give me one minute, y'all. Okay, ooh, okay, those two wanted to go out together. Alright, okay, so I feel like the month of May is going to be important for you to stay true to yourself and to your heart's desire, right? That's what I get from looking at these cards. All right, so for the blessing for the month, we have turmoil and return to country. So it's like you may have been going through a rough patch here, but I feel like in this rough patch, right, it's helped you to reconnect to yourself and who it is that you are and what it is that you want and see for yourself out of life, right? And I feel like with this wondrous opportunities being your challenge for the month, it may be hard for you. I feel like it may be hard for you, right, especially with acceptance here, to kind of accept yourself or to accept your present reality as it is without feeling it almost gives me the feeling that you may question whether or not you're kind of worthy of the things that it is that you want, whether or not you can make it happen, whether or not you're good enough, or you are as good as the other people around you. And it's like really needing to know thyself and to accept thyself. Okay, but let's go ahead and clarify here. So it seems like you may have had a hard time, like, working with others, or, yeah. Yeah. So it seems like, okay, what I'm getting from this is, with this Three of Pentacles like this, it's like you may have felt like what you were doing wasn't really in alignment with you or your life. And you may have been struggling with that fact. Maybe even fighting back against it and almost kind of feeling overwhelmed by that feeling, right? And so I feel like this is kind of leading you to moving away from the things that you see just don't work for you anymore, right? This could be relationships, this could be, friendships, jobs, mindsets. So that you can really focus on like what's really important to you. Rather than almost kind of feeling the need to stay as you are in order to please or appease others. But it's kind of like, needing to free yourself. Almost like, like a butterfly out of the cocoon. That's kind of what I'm getting here. Like you may have been feeling kind of suffocated or stuck. Or you may be feeling that currently. So it's like important that you really reconnect with yourself. Right? It may be time for you to kind of like really sit down with yourself to see like what's working, what's not, what feels right, what doesn't. So that you can make the necessary changes. Yeah. So it's like with this wondrous opportunities, right? There's an opportunity here to move away from this stuff, right? But it's a challenge because, right? Anything worth having, you know what I'm saying? But it's like you leaving behind, these people, these situations, these whatever it is, right? It may be difficult. It may be a challenge. But it's like in order to kind of move away from this and to move towards what it is that you really want, you're going to have to kind of step up and then not allow like your fears or the challenge to get the better of you. Yeah, the song that's coming to my mind is waiting on the world to change, right? It's like you're going to have to step up and make the change, right? You can't wait around for things to kind of fix themselves or to, magically just kind of shift and change to what it is that you want. You're going to have to kind of step up and say, okay, this isn't working for me anymore, so okay, I need to do this or I need to do that. But first you kind of, right, with the acceptance, you have to accept that, okay, I'm not happy. This isn't where I want to be, or this isn't how I really want my life to be. Yeah. So that you can then move towards what is more fitting of you, what is more in alignment with your vision for your life, for your future. And it's like you may want to have all the answers. Wow. But it's like it's time for you to really just kind of believe in yourself and to believe that you're kind of worthy of the life that you want to live. Right? So it's like needing to not only accept, okay, that I'm unhappy, but accept that there's a greater possibility out there for me, which will then enable you and allow you to move towards it. right? Because if you feel kind of stuck, or you feel like, okay, you know, there's no changing this, or I'm just gonna have to be here forever, or what have you, it's going to feel almost impossible, right, to have what it is that you want. So it's like needing to really kind of spend some time here, really connecting with yourself and working to kind of face your fears, face the feelings that are coming up about, you know, your present reality, so that you can kind of get the strength and the courage up to move towards the opportunities, right? And you may be feeling like there aren't any, but where there's a will, there's a way. Okay? And I feel like here with this Temperance and this Two of Swords, you may not see it, but like, you know, the divine spirit, God, whomever you believe and pray to, is like very much behind you, right? And so it's like once you make a move, then the divine kind of comes in to help you. But if you kind of stay where you are, you're kind of saying, okay, this is fine, I'll just stay here. And so, you know, the universe is going to be like, all right, that's fine. You know what I mean? But if you're not kind of like expressing yourself or being open about, like, being open and being honest, at least with yourself, about what's going on, it's going to be hard to change anything. Okay, but let's clarify Janali here, which is a 33. Yeah. If you want things to change, you're going to have to change them. You know what I mean? But you can do it here, right? We have the Magician. You can do it. We have strength. Right? But it's kind of like needing to believe in yourself, to have faith in yourself, to be honest with yourself. Yeah, because I feel like you may be a little bit scared here. Maybe scared to make that change, to make that move. Yeah. You may be afraid of kind of like, you know, risking it and then messing up or it not working out the way that you want it to. And it's kind of time to, you know, kind of get out of that mindset. Okay, but to focus your energy on what you can do to make things work. Right? Maybe time here with this Four of Pentacles, right? If you're trying to make a move, to start saving your money, to really start, to stop procrastinating, you know what I mean? And to start, you know, gathering together your resources and researching and doing what it is you need to do to make that move, okay? But let's go ahead and see what your spiritual team wants you to focus on for the month of May. Okay. I just keep hearing Michael Jackson songs. Hearing You and I Must Make a Pact. And then I'm hearing Man in the Mirror. I don't even really like Michael Jackson like that. So that must be for somebody here. Alright. Look at that. We got the Magician showing up again. We have the Tower in reverse. Yeah, it's really time for you to stop thinking about what could go wrong and really start focusing on what could go right. Right? And it's like, you're the only person here that's going to know when you're ready or what's right for you, and it's time for you to really start trusting in yourself and believing in yourself to make those decisions. Right? But also, it's time to kind of stop pussyfooting around, right? Not to be too blunt, but to really start making moves for yourself. Right? Because you're worth it. Okay? Right? It's kind of time for you to kind of get out of those feels, to stop worrying about everything that could go wrong, and to really just start moving. Right? Do it in a smart way, of course, but do it. Okay? But I'm gonna stop telling you what to do. Let's see if the ancestors have anything that they would like to add, and then we're gonna pull one last card for guidance. Okay? All right. So we have here ancestor speakings. Pay attention to your health. Stop stressing yourself out and take care of yourself. All right. And then we have royalty, authority, business, rule, respected, inheritance, bloodline, leadership. Bottom of the deck here we have mama and child. Right? You're, like I was saying, it's time for you to get out of your head. Stop, as it says, stop stressing yourself out. Right? Really believe in yourself. It's like, take the initiative here, right? If you're unhappy, if things aren't working and you feel like things need to change, then it's up to you to make that change, right? And it's time for you to really believe in yourself and your ability to make that change. And in order to do that, it's going to be important that you reconnect with yourself, right? I feel like also really reconnecting with your lineage here. Really trusting in and kind of leaning on, I feel, your faith, but also like your family, your friends, the people around you, the people that support you, your spiritual team, your ancestors, right? Your grandma, your grandpa, all of them. Kind of calling in that energy and letting go of all of the things that kind of tell you that you can't do it or tell you that it's not possible, because it is, right? It's kind of like you're living proof that good things can happen, right? You're a living miracle. So kind of walk in that faith, walk in that energy, and move towards the things that are important to you. The things that you feel like will make you happy, because only you know what's right for you. And it's time for you to kind of trust in that, to believe in that, to accept that, okay, I know what's right for me. I know what feels good, and I'm going to move towards what feels good instead of staying stuck in a space or in an energy, in an environment that doesn't feel good. Okay? But let's get one last card for guidance, and then we're going to close this out. Oh wow. Okay, so I have to take them because they all fell. So we have here Dove, spread messages of peace and harmony. Kingfisher, be patient and focused. Okay. Then we have Panda, stay balanced and in your essence. And then Whale, live as a fully conscious being. Yeah, I feel like here some of you may be afraid of making this move because like you feel like people around you may not understand where it is you're coming from or what it is. Like people may not understand your vision. And it's like, don't worry about here trying to convince other people about what's right for you or trying to show people what it is that you're trying to do, right? But just focus on staying true to yourself and staying true to the messages and the messages that come to you. Right? And in time, they will understand. But if it's not meant for them to understand, they won't. Right? You have no control over that. Right? You can't change anyone. You can only focus on being the best version of yourself here. And connecting to the things that are important to you, that are meant for you, and also, you know, living in your purpose. And like the right people who understand that, who connect with that, will come to you. Right? But the only way they can is if you are staying true to yourself. You are staying in alignment with what your purpose is. You feel what I'm saying? Okay. And then bottom of the deck here we have Badger. Bring your life into balance. Yeah. I feel like it's time for you to stop putting so much energy and focus into other people's emotions and needs, but it's time for you to really kind of put that energy into yourself, into your dreams, into your goals. Okay? But that's all I have for you, Sagittarius. Hopefully this helped you in some way. If it did, be sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I truly appreciate you and hope to see you soon. Peace out.